Hi and welcome to another Turtle Time, and today we're going to do story time because we've hit 30 subscribers. Thank you. And we've got a Chinese box turtle here, and my dad is going to tell some stories about that's happened. So I'll take it. You take it from here then.
I'll take it over. So to celebrate his 30th subscriber, we thought we'd treat you to a few little stories for the next couple of nights. So we're going to choose a turtle or a tortoise, aren't we? And talk about it. So the first one here, as I said, we've got the Chinese box tortoise. We've got a couple of little stories about this one. One is about, a long time ago, 25 to 30 years ago, because we've had this for a long time, it managed to dig out of its enclosure. Yeah. Managed to dig out of its enclosure, courtesy of a large Greek tortoise, which managed to push a hole in the wire, and this one escaped. So we had a bit of a head count, realised, oh no, we've got one missing. And with this beauty here, and we really thought we'd never see it again, and she was missing all winter long. And at that time we didn't realise that these particular breeds of turtle is quite a tough one, and it can actually hibernate. At that time I thought we were a tropical tortoise, and I really didn't think it survived the winter, and I really didn't think I'd see it again. We want the first tortoise that had gone missing and that we'd never seen again. So anyway, we thought we'd seen the last of this tortoise, and then the following springtime a neighbour knocked on our door and said, "You keep tortoises, don't you? Have you lost a tortoise?" And we thought, well, we have, but we didn't think for a minute that it was this tortoise, because at the time a lot of people kept Mediterranean tortoises, and it wasn't unusual for them to turn up and just be found and looked after for a summer or two, and then escape and disappear onto the next person. So we presumed, but it's just a Greek tortoise. But in actual fact, it was this lady here.
Basking on the...
Yeah, it was on a neighbour's,
rocker,
2 doors down on a neighbour's rockery with about 3 or 4 inches of muck on top of her shell, which meant that she dug in and spent all winter, and that was a cold winter that. We'd had snow and frost, but it didn't bother you, did it? You dug very deep. So that's one of the stories. What's the other story for this?
The other story is with the Horsefield tortoise in there, and we don't know if it was, but it could have been them two. Do you want to take a...
I'll look after there.
It was either them, these two female North American box turtles, or this fella here, basking with it.
I've got a feeling that it was this fella, to be honest with you.
Because he's a bit annoying.
We're chasing around in the outdoor enclosure, and he bites at her, and he's got quite a bit of an overgrown beak there.
Yeah,
they were biting at her back legs, and she got such a terrible cut on her back, didn't she?
Oh, on her.
Just under the tail. I'll just flick it over and show you.
With a Chloe.
Just under there, almost hanging off.
It was very bad, and took her to the vets, and they said that they were going to put an anaesthetic thing over the mouth. You can't do that with the tortoise because it's got no diaphragm. It uses powerful muscles to breathe. If you can see there, look, it's chin moving up and down underneath there.
Hang on, that
I'll bring it a bit closer. Can you see?
There.
Yeah.
Expands and expands. You can't do that. So they said that it's heavily sedate her, and they give her anaesthetic and sewed up her little bottom, and then they give her some antiseptic cream to put on, and now it's almost fully better, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd never even notice that there was a terrible wound there, but the tail was almost hanging off. And obviously we've had it a long time, it's close family friends, so we were a bit worried, weren't we?
Yeah.
But ever so pleased to say she's back fighting fit again now.
Is there a story about when you actually got her as well from Red Star?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's tell that story then.
Yeah, go on.
So Red Star was a courier that used to use the trains to transport tortoises all around the country, transport
Yeah.
for a bit. And I think she came from somewhere in Birmingham, and we went to pick her up.
How old were you?
Probably about as old as this boy here, I think. And we went to pick her up, and we turned up at the station to collect her bright and early into town, and they told us she's not there, so we were in a terrible panic. And again, we thought she was a very delicate tropical turtle, so we thought she can't be out in cold for too long. But we didn't realise how tough she was. And we went for a walk around the city, didn't we? Killing time. Well, it was me and my dad actually, wasn't it?
That's how old she is.
Yeah, killing lots of time, and we went back, and eventually went back, and he says, "Oh, you've arrived," and he were in a box that'd been there all along. Being very polite Englishman. We didn't actually say out. We just went thank you and took us tortoises and unwrapped them on the way home and had a look at them.
Did they have another train journey on the way home then?
If I remember rightly, I think we go on the bus train. Can't remember. Can you remember? She can't remember either. I refer to my dad for that one. We went home on bus or train. But another little adventure there. So we'll have another story tomorrow with another tortoise for you and give you a treat. So thank you for all being keep subscribing to us.
Subscribe up here. Thanks for.
We know what we're doing. We'll have a subscribe button just up here for you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye bye.
Give us a like as well.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Like.